And the night was dark and young and moonless.
Alright, this is going to be a type of show. So listen, see.
Yes.
I didn't know I was going to share this story with you in the programs
Okay.
today. But then fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. So now, here we go. So now I'm at DK's house on Saturday.
Yeah.
And as you know, the programs out here know, DK and his wifey are expecting. So wifey had a baby shower on Saturday.
Yes.
So now we're at the house, and his wifey comes home in tow with 3 of her girlfriends.
Yes.
3.
Oh, I thought it was only one.
Oh, no. It was 3.
I heard about one.
It was 3.
All right. Hey, bring this mic.
Now, the first girl, lovely. Light skin, good hair, pretty eyes.
Becky with a good
Yeah.
Okay.
Body was nice.
Yes.
As soon as we went back outside, so I was helping DK unload the truck with all this shit for the baby.
Yeah.
On a side note,
yes,
this nigga over here cleaned the fuck up for one kid. All this shit. When I left his house, there was still boxes and packages that still had to be opened.
That's what happens when you got rich friends.
A gaggle of well-to-do white people.
Well, yeah, that's just what happens.
Globally.
Ain't that a bitch? Now,
I mean,
yeah,
you could say you're expecting and then get stuff and then just pawn it off if you really want to start that business.
Probably. Okay, so that was
one.
All right. Okay, so I'm helping him.
We should have went to Niagara.
No.
We're gonna get there. We'll get there.
I'll tell the story.
Because I heard about that too.
I'll tell the story.
Okay. Sorry.
But now, as I'm helping him unload the truck, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is she? Y'all been hoarding on me and shit. What? Right? The other 2
from different area codes.
They're from Jersey.
Area code.
And they were fluffy as fuck.
Swamp Town.
They were both two big fluffy girls. One was white, the other one was mixed. Now, I don't know, DK, maybe you can help me out with this. Which one was Egyptian?
The mixed thickest of them.
Oh, she was Egyptian? That was the one? What? Okay.
Yeah.
They have very pretty eyes.
Anywho.
Yeah.
So now the idea was they were going to go to Seneca Niagra, like you said. So all you programs out there outside of the Rock or outside of New York, that's the casino up by Niagara Falls. This nigga was insisting that I go. Yo, you should come with us. You should come with us.
Yo.
I turned it down.
Yeah, I know you turned it down.
Why? Because in my head, I was like, I had to work the next day. Mind you, see.
Yes.
I had to be to work till like 1:30 in the afternoon. So even if they were going to fucking do an overnight shit, I could have probably been back in time to go back to work. Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I still turned it down.
And you would have been covered by DK. He wouldn't have you out there not dying.
I know.
I would have been wingman the fuck up.
Damn.
Here's the thing, and here's how I try to rationalize.
The thing about it is,
please rationalize this to me.
It's the fact that it wasn't them. It wasn't any of them that insisted that I went. It was him. So in my head, I'm like, he probably didn't want to be around all that estrogen. So like, let me dump some of this estrogen off on you.
Which would have been fine.
Would it have been?
Yeah. See, this is where.
This is why this is audio therapy, y'all.
This is why this is audio therapy.
Because you know what, introvert's cool, but if you have a wingman, you can be an introvert and then just go do things.
Well,
I was not gonna let you get hurt by any of this. I was gonna let you do whatever you had to do, and I was gonna support you 100% the whole time. I was gonna be like, yo, my man's over here.
Cool as fuck.
Cool as fuck. You doing thing. Don't you worry. You know what? You got a job. He got a job. Everybody got a job.
Yobs. All around.
All them bums in the streets, they got jobs.
No.
So don't worry about them.
And guess what? You're going home. So this could be a very fun night to remember.
You don't know where they're at. Because, they... they might be in the clutches of some dude who don't even have a fucking job.
Yeah. I say this.
I feel like a job puts you like, that puts you in the second echelon. There's a third echelon, you got a great job.
Yeah.
The first echelon is just having one.
You breathe.
Yeah, you breathe and you make money.
First one is you breathe and make money.
That's it. And you got to realize, there's Thundercats coming out here. They don't have jobs. They live with their parents. And that's what you got to feel that's what you're competing against. Like when you get out of your introvert state, you'll realize that when you hollering at chicks and they're even somewhat feeling you, you got to be like, listen, I have a job. I make money. I bring money home.
But they weren't feeling me.
You don't understand that.
All right.
And that was your perception of how they.
This is how I see it.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning and listen to this back and be twice as hurt.
This is how I see it.
Oh no! I should have brought this up.
I'm gonna tell you that it's not like that. It's like there is so much garbage out here in the streets. There are so many because we live in the generation of freaking millennials. Yes. Millennials don't have jobs. That's the thing.
Stay at home,
and a lot of these women beers. Are like, I want to get with it, dude. That's cool, but the millennial covers till the age of like 32 now.
Yeah.
There are 32-year-olds sitting at their own parents' house with no jobs. This is what you're competing against. I'm glad I'm not in the game anymore because I don't have to do this anymore. But the whole reason I could be in the game before that is because I was like, I'm not living in my parents' house. I have a job and I have a car. You don't have to have the car anymore because there's so many of these damn millennials who are like, I'm 33. I live in my parents' basement. I don't have a job, but I'm really trying to work on my liberal arts degree. I swear 2 more semesters, I'll have my liberal arts degree, and then things will happen. This is what you're competing against. This is why you don't have to be scared. There's no reason to be scared.
This is just a glimpse in the life of Alan Owen.
Yeah.
Peek behind the curtain.
Peek behind the curtain.
I swear at some point soon, I will get my head straight. There's part of me that just says, you know what, I don't need my feelings hurt.
And a lot of these chicks, really, you're not in a basement. Listen, just because you have a small apartment and there's a lot of books around, that is an intro. That is how you get to talk to them and be like, listen, I read. I'm not a dumbass.
Yeah, you are very smart. You can hold a conversation that is interesting.
Yes.
It doesn't have to, and the best part about it is that you don't care about politics. You don't care about religion.
Yeah.
You can flow with the flow.
That shit. Yeah. And then you have all these books that you have fucking read. So you have talking points all over the place. Every one of these fucking books is a fucking talking point.
Yes.
And you don't understand that. That's what you're competing against. Is I'm 33. I don't read books, but I'm going to FCC.
Did you see?
I'm going to get my liberal arts degree.
Did you see the new Yeezy video? Did you see the new Tequila Thought video? That's what you're competing against.
Did you see that thing on YouTube with the guy who was crashing watermelons on his head?
Oh boy, cool. That guy was cool. I'm gonna do it.
This is what you're fucking competing against.
Elbow lickers
if you
that
can
live
be
with their
somewhat intellectual, which you can because you have all this fucking knowledge that you've gained. This is why I'm like, go out to Niagara Falls. Just fucking talk.
Yeah.
All you have to do is talk.
The sad part is that if I was in my 20s, before I met
no hesitation.
I wouldn't have cared.
No hesitation.
I would have called in the next day.
Because everybody's bulletproof.
I would have hangover. I'd be like, fuck shit.
Everybody's bulletproof when they're 20.
But
we should have had this conversation off mic, but I'm glad we had it on mic.
Yes. Now, let's get to some business first. Before we continue.
Greetings, programs. Get your ass in here. Welcome to another edition of Audio Therapy. Called the Geeks From Apt podcast.
DK's here. He's like apparently Sigmund Freud.
Clearly.
And here's fucking...
He's like the Black Dr. Phil. Actually, you're the Black Dr. Phil.
Well, you only miss all the shots you don't take.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
And at some point, you're single, so you got to stop caring. When I was
you got to shoot all the bullets. All the bullets got to be shot.
We are recording from Apartment 2 Studios, somewhere deep in the heart of Rock City, New York. I am the patient today.
Yes.
Your geek with the voice, Alan One. Sitting across from me is therapist number 1 and my co-host. It is Brother C. What's going on, brother?
It's me. It's Brother C. I'm going to adjust my glasses of therapy, cross my leg real quick, and we're gonna continue this session.
What we're doing here is, it's
a slight intervention.
Because that's the whole point of the show.
Is that going to be the title of the show?
Yes.
Alan's intervention? Oh, man.
Alan's intervention.
But, I mean, if we have to do that, because we are all geeks.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
That's why we are the Geeks from Apartment 3, because we're all geeks.
Two.
I'm a geek. He's a geek. And Alan One is a geek.
Oh, yeah,
and we have to talk to other geeks because that's gonna be our base.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to know, like, wow, if I have a place of my own, even if it's not great, I am still a geek that can get with
other
pretty
people.
much. You can move up several classes as a geek as long as you have this.
Yes.
You are not living in your parents' basement. You have your own place. You have a job. You have money coming in. You don't have to ask the chick for money or shit from her parents.
You're self-sufficient.
You are self-sufficient, and you need to just get at it.
Well, I did borrow money from you, so let's be honest.
No, let's not even talk about that.
But anyways,
let's finish
I might
the
as well
intro.
be fucking Capital One right now. And, everyone else is doing that, so don't worry about it. Don't downplay it. That's nothing.
I could use a Hondo.
If you haven't heard,
got a Hondo.
If you haven't noticed,
you got a fucking crib and play, fucker.
If you haven't noticed,
for your 17 kids, and also you have no kids. So
that's a mega bonus.
Yeah, you just got the fucking. That is like the 5 light bulb mushroom in the game of Super Mario 3. You know why I am with beautiful Calia? Because I had that game to play. Like, I really want to wife you. Here's what I have to offer. I don't have kids.
I got a job and a house.
Yes, I have a job, I have an apartment, and I don't have kids. I didn't need the car. That wasn't necessary. The fact that I don't have kids and I'm at this age and I am me, that is a plus. And you have that plus.
Okay. Well, thank you, doctors.
Yes.
So anyways, if you haven't noticed, DK is with us as well. Thanks, doctors. So let's take some cares of business. Get that out of the way first.
Yep.
We're on YouTube, so like, share, subscribe. Finger pop that bell so you'll be notified of all new episodes. You can email me directly at luckymerciless1@gmail.com. And you can catch us on Twitter at Geeks From Apt 2 and at Simply Ask One.
Yep. And we get to talk about Cuomo here. We get to throw nigger wops on this.
All right, so, oh boy.
Ding, ding, ding. One.
That's one. So I guess we're going to get into tasty tidbits of information. So I guess, DK, you got something to get off your chest. So let it rip, man.
Let it rip.
Right. Well, the governor of New York State decided to go on to an open press conference. So you can get this anywhere. And the governor of New York decided to use the terminology they used to call us nigger wops.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
More context.
I need more context.
In what frame did he say they used to call us? Like him?
Yeah, who are they?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that... Alright, so backstory. I'm pretty sure Cuomo wants to run for president. So in 2024, he wants the audio of, I'm Italian.
Yeah.
People used to discriminate against me.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to call us nigger wops.
But this ain't Gangs of New York.
No, it isn't.
It isn't the Departed either.
Yeah.
Not in Boston.
Who called them this?
Yeah, who called them this?
We need to know. Because that's like, okay. you're not poor. You are a person who has, risen up to a certain point.
Your dad was a fucking governor.
Exactly. So at what point are you feeling this sting of racism?
Yeah.
It's like, nah, you didn't grow up playing stickball in the middle of the streets of Brooklyn.
And I won't say that was acceptable. I have never, I as DK will not say that I felt that statement was acceptable.
It wasn't that it wasn't acceptable. It was completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to base your platform on, oh, guess what? My people were
Yes, the Italians.
Yeah, the Italians are discriminated against too. Yes, guess what? A lot of people that came through Ellis Island were discriminated against.
Yeah, and I understand.
But your struggle.
I could kind of glean a little bit from his mind state when he said that, but that wasn't very long ago. That was like a day or two ago. He was just like, and he just passed it off as nothing. He was just like, they call us nigger wops. I was like, wow.
Like,
that's a huge statement. It's a bigger statement than that you just said.
It's a big statement because you're trying to pre-angle yourself as an oppressed party.
Yeah, but that's sick to me.
There's other things you could run based on. Hey, I did this for the city, or I'm a self-made man, or I'm helping the community.
And while we talk, he's gonna pull up the audio because it just happened.
But it's also.
I'm trying to find it as we speak.
It's also, what. Like I said, why would you base your campaign on that? No one wants to hear, look at me, successful man. I struggled.
And
an imaginary struggle.
And a side note, Governor Cuomo has fucked up New York State. So, I'm not a Governor Cuomo fan because he's jacked up New York State, and we all know that. Anyone who lives in New York State says this dude is on some off shit that most people don't. And that's honestly, I don't say go out and vote very often, but once he dropped that, I'm like, you gotta vote because this guy, he's loopy.
Yeah, at this point, let's get Rachel Dolezal. Let's get her.
All right, hold on.
That'll get you talked about. Right. MSNBC is gonna eat this up. Fox is gonna eat this up.
Hold on a second.
All right, I think I found the audio for this.
Fantastic.
They used an expression that Southern Italians were called, I believe they're saying Southern Italians, Sicilians, I'm half Sicilian, were called, quote unquote, and pardon my language, but I'm just quoting the Times, wops. N-word wops.
Because...
Wait, why did they beat nigger?
Because...
wops.
Because Cuomo is a white man. Oh, okay, they had to bleep the nigger part of it.
But not wops? Wops is still a slur.
That's still a slur. But because he is Italian, he can say wop.
That's another thing. It's like, yo,
is that okay though? Is that okay?
It's on the news. There's context behind it. Yes, it's okay to say it within the context that he's saying it, but no, it has no relevancy whatsoever. So this becomes a context issue. Yes, he's saying, "Oh, yo, I'm Sicilian." It's kind of like when what's the Asian comedian Bobby Lee when he was saying like Filipinos were like jungle Asians.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when you look at his context, he was trying to tell a joke that kind of fell flat with some people. That's just a bad joke. With him and him saying, they used to refer to Sicilians as nigger wops, that's the same energy, but it's within the scope of, hey, this is a historical thing that happened. This is what they used to say. Now, does it matter? No, it really doesn't matter. You're trying to, you're saying a historical point, but it really doesn't matter for.
Does he get the M&M pass though?
Yeah, he gets it. Like I said, context.
I can't say that because Eminem did say some racial shit at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said,
you're gonna have to go for it because we're gonna probably get racist after we talk about this. But I'm wondering if he ever heard that, or if he
that's the thing.
If he could put nigger in front of WAP, if that meant that he could reach more people.
Like I was saying
I'm thinking they probably called him a WAP.
Probably, but like I'll say this before I let Alan One, say what he wants to say, is that the context, as I said before, has relevance because you're just pointing back to a time in history, but it doesn't hold weight to what the message he's trying to say. He's just kind of pointing it out there. That's like, hey, you know what? Back in the day, they used to call black people nigger. Okay, and water's wet, the sky is blue. What is the point? Why are you bringing this up? He's not bringing it up for shock value. He's trying to get sympathy, but why? Why do you need sympathy?
Yeah,
that's my point.
And at the end of the day, does that get you black votes? No.
No, it gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. You are now still where you were. That's all I gotta say on it. What do you guys say?
Well, first of all, I don't have a lot to say because this just came in front of me today, until I'm still reeling over the opening of this. I just wanted to play the rest of the clip.
Okay.
Because it's only 24 seconds long.
Okay, go ahead.
As a derogatory comment, when I said that WAP was a derogatory comment, that's when the Times Union told me, no, you should look in Wikipedia. WAP really meant a dandy.
No, it didn't.
Wow. I'm sure that's what they were saying to me.
Okay.
No, okay.
So that's the clip. That was the clip.
Yeah.
And like I said, if it was acceptable, then they would have bleeped the nigga part of it.
And WAP didn't mean a dandy.
Right?
Like
what does that even mean, a dandy?
With dandy is, a fey person. Just like a softy. But WAP is an acronym. It's without papers.
And this is a whole statement. This is one comment. And when news media decides to bleep half of it, it means you shouldn't have said it. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's just them trying to cover their base because it has to play on TV. That's all.
I hear that.
That's all that is.
I hear that. And it's all, CNN, MSNBC,
of course,
Fox, obviously,
jumped on it.
It's all like, oh my goodness. And why did we delete the first part of it?
Yeah. It's a very touchy word for some people. And
but then again, so is WAP.
Yeah, that is true.
And then again,
like I said,
and then again, so is Fredo for him because I do remember that when somebody called him a Fredo. Fredo from Godfather.
Yeah.
Because Fredo in the book and the movie is the weakest of the Corleone family, and he took offense to that. Always wanted to beat a motherfucker's ass for calling him a Fredo. So you know what I'm saying?
And that's funny to me that the whole rest of that is fine. Go ahead, Cuomo. You're Italian. You can say WAP. You can say Fredo. But once you get the N-word involved, then we're going to bleep that.
I think, okay, to round out everything.
Him that's a whole statement, and you shouldn't bleep the whole thing. It's one racial statement.
Yes.
Can you get my lighter?
Yes.
Yes, you do. God damn it.
Yeah, I agree with you. They should have bleeped the whole statement and then had, in quotations, this is a very strong sense of terms to use on, hide your wife, hide your kids, we saying nigga WAP on the news.
Yeah.
That's really it. And I'm sure that was like a local news station, or else they would have said it on like a CNN or a Fox.
I mean, obviously it's made its way to that media, and it will always bleep the first part.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the day, I think it's a non-issue. It's
I mean, I don't care. Cuomo's not becoming president.
No.
He's a douche.
Never that. Like I said, Rachel Dolezal will get it before him.
And we don't get political.
Trump is going to be president either. That happened. So
yeah, we don't get political.
Simpsons knew.
Simpsons and Pepper's Farms.
Yeah.
Pepper's Farms remembers.
So did the Simpsons. They predicted that like crazy.
Yeah. They also predicted that a baseball team in Florida was going to happen.
And they also predicted that Disney would buy Fox.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Damn.
As DK says, I don't care about any of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it just meant,
the handle's over there.
I know.
It meant nothing. It was just funny to me. It's funny how things get played.
As the media likes to say, it was a big nothing burger.
Well, we'll get into the media a little bit later on.
All right. Any more tasty tidbits to go on?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Why don't we get another Dr. Dolittle movie?
I saw the trailer on YouTube. I
didn't see it.
I just saw that it was on YouTube. I didn't see it either. I'm like, well, guess what? We're in reboot culture right now. No one can have a new idea. No one can have a thing in their head that's original. And now we're pulling from the barrel under the barrel. Like, who remembers? Thundercats out here don't know what the fuck a Dr. Dolittle is.
Well, that's the thing. Because I had to go back and look up when the last Dr. Dolittle movie was.
Wasn't it like Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, it was Eddie Murphy. That was 98. That was over 20 years ago.
All right.
When you realize that Thundercats aren't interested in culture, you realize that they don't go past 2014. So if you're going to pull an idea past 2014, it's a new idea. That's the whole thing. That's like history's erased beyond that. And that, you know what, I don't want to get into a huge thing about why fucking society's getting so stupid. Is because maybe we aren't looking at history anymore. Maybe we aren't looking beyond 2 years previous to the year we're in.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why we're all getting dumb.
Are we innovating too fast and not looking at the past enough? Or
yeah, I mean, I get it. We get new shit every 2 days. God forbid we go back 2 years.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with the, and I don't want to get into too much shit, but that's what's going on with society. We're interested in what happened 2 days ago. We're not interested in what happened 2 years ago.
I actually
2 years ago, I'm gonna sound like an old fucker because I'm older than maybe more people that are listening to this podcast. Maybe beyond 2 years ago, we're looking at history that we could learn from. 2 days ago, we're not learning from shit. It's just what happened, what got posted, what's going on.
Not when there's still mass shootings out here.
Yeah, that too. But I would say
and even those, if those don't happen like 3 months ago, nobody remembers that shit either. Nobody cares. Nobody cares why they didn't want to show the fucking Joker movie in that one movie theater. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah,
and Joker is dope, and I'm gonna watch it, and I think it's gonna be dope. But I do understand why the one movie theater didn't want to show it.
Yeah. Well,
what do you guys say?
Should we get into this right now then?
Oh, I'll say on his history thing that I think it's actually worse than that, where things come and go so quick that they don't even have a time to have an impact for people to care. Like,
my 2 days might be 2 hours.
I think there's a time frame, but it's gotten shorter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's so short that the next sensational thing happens, and then, oh man, what happened? I don't know.
And that's just and that's just how technology works.
Yeah,
it's like we're always looking for the next thing.
And like I said, 2 days might be
thing.
Might be 2 minutes, and then that 2 minutes might be 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like as we progress, as everything is posted immediately, like shit. 5 years from now, 2 seconds might be fucking
the
what you remember.
24-hour news cycle is becoming more and more diluted.
Well, I mean, I'm calling the first time with this fire truck news. I think that my generation is the first to blame for that because, again, we talked about this before, but we're the ones that grew up with MTV and cable and all these channels, and so we're the first generation to get bombarded by everything.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So you can't blame Thundercats for having a short attention span when we had a short attention span as well. It might not have been as short as theirs, but it was still short. Because hey, if once you saw the Thriller video, it's like, okay, what's next? If once you saw whatever movies in the theater, it's like, well, what was next? Well, I'm going to go home and there's like 400, not even 400 channels. At that point, it's like maybe, I don't know, 30.
30, yeah, I'm about to
30
say.
30 channels in that box with a switch. Back in the day, Google that shit. Google an old ass cable box. That's how many channels we had back in the day. But, we had that. So our attention spans just got shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. So, yeah, to your point, yeah, we got maybe okay, Stranger Things came out in the summertime. Ain't nobody talking about that right now.
Anymore.
Nobody's reflecting about that. Nobody's reflecting about Endgame because at this point everybody's seen it. Which leads me to ask, how long do you think it is? Do you give people before you spoil shit for them?
Okay, so that's a good question.
I'll let you chop it up. I'm Pete.
Okay. It really depends on the media, right?
Right.
So if it's a Netflix show, I would give it let's say a good month after it comes out, because even though we do live in the binge culture, not everybody subscribes to that yet. Some people, have lives, and some people aren't in the FOMO group where they the second it comes out, they gotta watch it. They got a good example is the Dave Chappelle special.
Yeah.
We watched it as soon as we could.
Sure.
Right? There are people at my job who have not seen it yet, and it's been out forever. But I will dance around talking about it, and I know that first week everybody was talking about it, but everybody was pretty cool not to spoil jokes. They're just like, yo, man, he really preaching, and then these communities are getting mad. That's it.
Right.
Now, if you can do, I always give people the option, do you want me to spoil this for you, for books or for movies? Most of the time for movies, people say no, because that's something you buy into. If you gotta go to the theater and you gotta pay money to see it, don't spoil it for people. No matter how long it takes them to see it, just wait for them to see it, enjoy the reaction that they give you, and that's it. Anything you gotta buy into, a movie, a game, experience, just don't.
Yeah.
But if it's something, well,
how the hell are you gonna say that?
What?
Don't buy into a movie or experience.
No. I'm saying anything that you spend money on, don't spoil it for that person.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, like Endgame. I didn't spoil it for anyone.
No.
I'm not a guy who will spoil things, except on here. But we will say, listen, when we did the Endgame show,
we let people know. This is going to be.
This entire episode is going to spoil it for everyone because we just saw it.
But to catch DK up, all I was saying was if it's on something like Netflix or Hulu, something bingeable, then you give them a good solid month before you speak on it, because some people just
a month.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, a good solid month.
So to your point, to your example.
Yeah.
Let's say Empire Strikes Back came out right now.
Empire Strikes Back.
This year.
Is it on Hulu or is it in the theater?
It's in the theater.
It's in the theater.
It's in the theater.
Okay.
You'd give people a month before you said yo.
No,
what did you think about that scene with Luke and Darth?
The month is only for things people would have static, like Hulu. Everybody has Hulu. Everybody has Netflix.
Okay.
If they don't have it, then this is not something they're going to see unless they, make the effort to download it or do whatever means they need to do to see it, right? If it's something you have to, buy into per. Right. So, you got to buy a book. You got to buy a game. You got to buy a movie ticket. Then that gets extended until, that party would see it. I wouldn't spoil it for a coworker who's like, oh, man, I've been waiting to go see this movie. I'd be like, all right, fine, whatever. You see it. Now, if they are, doing their due diligence and keeping themselves in the dark, good on them. I'm not going to be the one to spoil it. Can't say the next guy won't be so nice, but I'm not going to do it. But a Netflix show, and you got Netflix, and you still ain't see it, then you got a month before I freely talk about it to other people with spoilers.
I understand that. All I'm saying is that when you have things that have roots that go way back, Like, if you're going to follow the Star Wars series, and you're a Thundercat, just trace it. Please trace it. Just find the origins of it and fucking do that. Because I don't think people are even doing that anymore.
Now
it gets to everything else.
Okay, like, that example was only if it like just came out.
I know. I'm just saying, in the grander scheme of things, I'm telling Thundercats, trace the origins. Because I don't think that's happening anymore. I think you could watch Star Wars fucking that came out whenever the last Star Wars came out,
you can
and
watch
not
that
fucking go through all the shit in the warehouse with the fucking shit that we were watching in the 80s and not understand what's going on. And you'll wear your fucking Princess Leia shit and walk into that and not understand where the fuck it came from. That's where that's where I draw a line and say, listen, if you have something with origins, trace it. Just fucking take the time. You have the social media to do it. And that's one thing is not happening anymore. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking people are not tracing the origins, even though they have all this fucking technology to trace the origins of shit. It's not happening.
Well, they have no excuse after next month.
Yeah.
Because of the Disney app.
Disney app, yep.
There you go.
Has all.
If you really want it, it's there for you.
That has all the Star Wars stuff on it. So you have no excuse for that.
All I'm saying is,
I get y'all's point. Yeah. I do get your point. I'm just not that guy that's going to spoil things. If you haven't seen it, and I have, I'm gonna be like, and I think you should see it. I'm gonna be like, no, you should see it. I'm not going to sit here and describe it. I had people do that for me, and I always be like, no, shut up.
Yeah.
Is it good or bad? Is it something that you think I'd be interested in or not? That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know plot details. I don't want no twists and turns. I'll figure it out on my own.
I hear that. It's just like Death Race. You come out with, oh man, I saw that with fucking, all them dudes in 2000 fucking, and then you're like, watch the original. Just do it.
Oh, you mean like Death Race 3 Inferno?
Yeah. And you watch Death Race 3
Inferno. Okay, to his point, when I was working at the old job, 2011. That's when the prequel, The Thing, came out.
Yes.
And the Thundercat said he liked that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I said we didn't, but we didn't.
Yeah.
And I asked him. I said, "Well, did you see the original?" He said, "No." I said, "That's why you liked it. That's why you liked that version so much, because you didn't see the original.
Well,
go back and watch that one, and then come back and then talk to me about The Thing."
Yeah, that's my old head comment to every Thundercat. If you see a movie and there is a prequel to that came from the 80s, it's gonna look shitty.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. In the 80s, shit sucked. But it also gives you the origins of the shit you're watching. Because they're not coming out with new shit these days.
Nah.
There's no new shit. So if you see a new movie,
not really. I mean,
there is a fucking prequel to that happened fucking 20 years ago.
Prequel or remake.
Watch that shit.
Yeah, but no, I'm in the Quentin Tarantino line of thinking there's enough stuff coming out of Hollywood each year that justifies why Hollywood is still a thing.
Yeah.
But to your point, there are remakes and sequels. And
I do get it. I get reboots. That. And also I get the fucking movie industry. Yeah, we're not coming out with new shit. So, if you have...
Because you know what sells.
Well, what else can you do? What are you going to do, gay vampires? We've seen that. You going to do animal vampires? It's called Bunnicula. I saw that at the Weekend Special.
And I get that. You're not going to do new shit, but I'm saying nobody, I'm saying a lot of these Thundercats aren't going to the old shit. I'm saying just watch the original. It's going to be grainy. It's not going to be great.
It's not going to be
There's not going to be CGI.
But you can appreciate
You're not going to see shit.
You can appreciate
it. But that's going on to the notion that they're the type of person that would appreciate it.
Okay.
Certain crowds,
but don't count them out. Don't say
don't count them out.
It.
Don't count them out.
I don't count them out, but I mean, certain people
Sure.
That if oh man, I really love Bayhome. I'm like, oh, you really love it?
That's Venom for everybody.
Everybody knows Bayhome is Venom. We explain Bayhome.
Okay.
It's the Russian.
But you don't understand.
Yeah.
But to reiterate,
it's just like it's Russian. But it's just like WWE, right? it could be your first day, and you
It
don't
could
know
be your
what's going
first
on,
day.
and so we need to provide context.
Yes, context. Bayhome is the Russian version of
Venom. So if this is your first time listening to the show, and you don't understand what Bayhome is.
New subscribers.
Is Russian for Venom, which was a okay flick.
It was an okay flick. Right. But I know people who like came up to me, yo, did you see Venom? I love that movie. It's so fucking dope. You gotta see it. You've got it. And they're like, you can tell which audience would appreciate a Yojimbo or something like that. You don't tell Thundercat Johnny, hey, you know what? You're really leaning on this Cardi B video and this, that, and the third. You would really like 12 Angry Men.
But should we not request that? Like, hey, if you're gonna love this fucking movie that came out in 2019, all it is a remake of the shit that was made in fucking 1998.
But some people
just fucking watch it.
Yeah, like I said, certain crowds you can do that for. Certain ones you can't.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Certain crowds, they'll look at it. Oh my god, why does it look like shit? These ships aren't even chrome. And like some people only know. You know what their first trilogy was?
I'm saying for Thundercat that has half a brain.
Yeah. Probably Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, no, sir. Yeah. I was about to say the Star Wars, like the first Star Wars trilogy was like Phantom Menace. And so
or their biggest series is going to be Twilight.
Or their big series was like Harry Potter. So certain people that grew up with Harry Potter are like, yo, Harry Potter was dope. You can build on that.
Sure.
You can build on certain people who are like, you know what? I saw the new Spider-Man, but I heard that there was this prequel, this other series with Tobey Maguire, and I watched that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
then you can go back and you can build on it. Like if they show the willingness to want to go back.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that's a the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is relatively recent.
But you also got to remember, we're talking about Thundercats. So some of them might have gotten to it. Some of them, it might have just missed them.
Some of them.
Like I said, some people never seen the original Friday.
That's true.
There's
There's Thundercats that don't know that never heard a Biggie song.
That's true.
Heard some just the chorus.
Just drops or whatever, yeah.
That's my old ass is what I'm saying to the Thundercats is that
I'm old.
Research history.
Really?
If you don't, then the bullshit that happened is going to happen again.
All right.
Next.
So, let's get into some bullshit we had time for. You want to set it up, or you want me to set it up?
You start it
off. Or do you want to set it up?
DK, yeah. Guess.
DK, you want to set it up?
What did you have time for this glorious week?
No, barely anything. I watched a Hulu movie about a school and some kids. I don't know what it's called. But,
was it Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children?
No, it wasn't that.
Was it Higher Learning?
No, Dangerous Minds?
The Substitute?
Basically, this psychologist loses her daughter and she goes back to a reform school that is haunted.
Yes! It sounds like bad horror.
Yes. Oh, I've still not started yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
I didn't start it yet.
It's fine. You're not gonna start.
There's just been too much going on.
That's fine.
Not just
real life is a horror show in and of itself.
No, not so much real life, but just like in pop culture.
You know what would have been horror going to Niagara Falls? Though.
All right. Oh, here we go. All right. Damn it.
I told you that.
I did do that.
You could have did it. You could have checked off a couple of things off your checklist, too.
I did that already.
Egyptian?
I did do that.
Yeah.
But it's not on my checklist.
It could be.
Asians were. Asians are. I don't know.
It's because you're an old head doesn't mean that you can't learn new things.
Damn it. Son of a bitch. All right, so... Do you want to set it off? Or you want me to set it off?
You start off.
Okay, so first of all, congratulations to the Packers. They 5-1.
Yeah, I'm about to say they did win their last game.
I didn't watch it last night. I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, but we won't talk about that because the Bills will be 5-1 come Sunday. So
I can't believe we had the same fucking record. Potentially have the same fucking record.
That is insane to me.
It's insane.
Well,
it's weird.
That's what happens.
Weird.
That's how you get ants.
Oh yeah. Second of all, the WWE draft, which we was watching when you got here, was garbage this year. This might be the worst draft of all time.
Yeah.
Because in WWE, which is every so often WWE does a draft, and then Vince McMahon comes out like, "We're gonna shake things up again." Right?
It was hot.
But they didn't really shake up shit.
You took a shit.
Yeah, because a lot of people that were already on brands got drafted to the brand they were already on. So like, why the fuck are you doing?
I don't even watch wrestling, and that was garbage.
It's just dumb. It's just really dumb. Here's the other thing. I've been on, you know me to see, so I'm on the YouTube rabbit hole all the time.
Yes.
Somebody on YouTube uploaded all these old clips from Siskel and Ebert.
Really?
Yeah.
Siskel and Ebert?
From like 79 to 82.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
At the movies.
He wasn't even called at the movies or Siskel and Ebert at that point. It was called sneak previews.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like the early days of that Siskel and Ebert. So I sat there and watched a gaggle of them.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give you the replay.
Pardon the replay.
Remix.
They hated Blade Runner.
Really?
Both of them. They hated Blade Runner.
God damn.
They split on Flash Gordon. My favorite movie of all time. What else? They hated the Warriors.
What?
Both of them. They hated the Warriors.
Damn.
They both gave 2 thumbs down to the Warriors. And Gene was like, "That's gonna make my worst of 79 list."
Wow!
Yeah, I was like, "Word?
Trash.
It's the fucking Warriors. Are you kidding me?
Trash.
That movie's a fucking classic."
It is.
They split on The Thing.
Okay. Who didn't like The Thing?
Gene didn't.
Yeah.
Roger did.
Okay.
Gene said it was just gross.
Dead.
Oh no. Here's the thing. They both like Popeye. The Robin Williams version of Popeye.
I'm about to say, with Duvall?
Yeah, which is garbage. That movie's garbage.
It has a very iconic song, and He Needs Me, but...
It's garbage. That movie's garbage.
Thunderdome has Tina Turner, so I don't want to hear about soundtracks.
Yeah.
You don't like We Don't Need Another Hero?
No, that's what he's referring to.
I do like that song quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a great song.
If anybody's out there listening, look at go on YouTube.
I need to find a way home.
Go on YouTube and find the version of We Don't Need Another Hero intersped with clips from Fury Road.
Yeah, I remember that. That was such a good video.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Oh man, that was dope.
Yes. I'm trying to think what else. They both like Conan the Barbarian.
Okay, fair enough.
They both like that.
Someone has taste.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
They split on Poltergeist.
Okay. What? Wait, which one didn't like it?
Gene, he didn't like Poltergeist.
He is just like really not hitting on the cylinders, but he's a really art housey guy though.
Yeah. And they split on Escape from New York.
And we guess Siskel didn't like it either.
I think so. Yeah.
Fucking Fun Police.
Yeah. Jesus is like really the Fun Police of all this.
He is the Fun Police.
He just sucks. All right.
No, Death Ends Your Reign.
Let's get to the big thing for me.
Big thing for you. My penis.
Finally, no. Well,
yeah, don't ever, no.
This episode's already screwed up as is. I'm not gonna sit here and brag on anything when I just had to go through all that shit. I'm not out here with big dick confidence.
Nope.
No, hey, absolutely not. But here's the thing, see.
Yes.
Finally, yes, last night I sat here and watched Joker, god damn it.
You did it!
God damn it. I was trying to watch the movie for days, and I fucking got distracted by other things. So, but last night I was like...
going to Niagara Falls and dick wet.
Shut up. Shut the hell up, DK, god damn it.
Whoopsie doodles.
Listen. Oh, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk about Joker finally.
Yes.
Because I said I was not going to talk about Joker until I saw this movie.
Le Joker.
Yeah, and I finally saw him on last night. So, unless you've been living on a rock for the last couple of months, you know that Joaquin Phoenix is the new Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So, the movie starts out, his name is Arthur Fleck.
Yes.
In the beginning, he works as a clown. He takes care of his sick mom.
Mm-hmm.
And he has dreams of being a comedian. But they let you know right away, something's wrong with this motherfucker, right?
Yes.
He is not going to Niagara Falls to get...
Son of a bitch! God damn it, DK! Not talking about this goddamn movie, okay? I get it. I fucking get it. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that I didn't take the shot. I didn't shoot the J. Shoot it! I get it, goddammit.
You never miss any of the shots.
Shut up! Take. With your fucking Cobra Kai shit on. Get the fuck up, Get the fuck up, both of you.
You could have swept them legs.
Just swept the leg. Or I could have just put the leg on my fucking shoulders. That's what you're trying to say?
Hey, this airplane's going down.
Listen. Alright, listen, program. I sit here making little fucking jokes at my expense. Anyways.
Yes.
So that's how it starts. Through a series of unfortunate events for him, what you gonna say? Like a serious unfortunate events for you, you go to fucking.
I would have just jumped in with a Lemony Snicket joke.
Yeah,
continue.
Yeah, but you said
okay. Anyways,
I don't have to.
He starts going crazy.
Yes.
At the same time, Gotham City is crumbling like fucking our street is.
Gotham City is always crumbling, though.
No, not always. You know, but in this version, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Because it's set in the late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
Right.
Speaking of which, I got a song. I could have gotten some ass, but I decided not to go.
Are you finished? Are you finished? Are you done? Are you done? You done? You good? You finished? You alright? Okay, he's not done. He's not done. This is how this works. Okay.
Walk like I'm a virgin. Dun, dun.
But I'm not a virgin. And of that I am sure. Anyways.
Go ahead.
Anywho. You caught me all tracking this fucking episode. Fuck both of you. Should never say
I didn't say anything.
Should never say anything. Shut up, see. Should never say anything to y'all. As time goes on in this movie, he slowly starts to lose it.
Yes.
And eventually he becomes
the Joker.
We all know who it is.
Probably because he didn't get some hot Niagara ass.
Well, guess what? At least Joker gets laid in this movie because his love interest is Zazie Beetz.
Okay.
Who, if you don't know, was Domino in Deadpool Part 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's cute.
She's nice looking. Shut up. Oh, but if she was at Seneca Niagra, you would have talked to her, right?
We're interjecting jokes I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. I'm interjecting my own fucking jokes because I know y'all. God damn it. Listen, y'all and programs out there. At the end of the day, this is a great movie.
Yeah.
It's great. Is it a theater or bootleg movie? Theater all the fucking way. There's a lot of things I like about this movie. Joaquin Phoenix is great. He is great as Arthur Fleck, aka Joker, because you kind of feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
You do feel bad for him in a way, even though you know like this guy has problems.
Yes,
but if none of this stuff in the movie happened to him, he'd never been a Joker.
I have a question though.
Sure.
Because I hear things about this movie being a lot like Taxi Driver.
Yes.
I hear it a lot like King of Comedy.
Yes.
And I hear that one of the main things about this movie is that it doesn't feel like a Joker movie. Like, it doesn't feel like a DC movie, I should say.
Well,
I don't think it was supposed to be.
But that's the best part of it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a comic book movie, but it's a different kind of comic book movie.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
To your point, yes. This does have that feel of Taxi Driver and King Comedy, and even something like Network.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a clever nod to those type of movies from the 70s and early 80s. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is great. Here's another great thing about the movie. Because it's set in the late 70s, early 80s, it doesn't hit you over the head with nostalgia.
Okay, fair enough. I can definitely get down with that.
Yeah, because to your point, something like Stranger Things, especially the last season,
beats you over the fucking head.
Yeah, it was just like, hey, remember this? You know this? You remember this? Remember this over here? It doesn't do that with Joker. Gotham City in the early 80s is just a
gritty city.
It's just as much a part of a character as everybody else in this movie.
Okay.
Where it's just like, yeah, Gotham City is in bad form right now, and somebody's got to come along and try to save all this. It ain't gonna be Arthur. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like the Filthy Rock.
And to your point, yeah, it's interesting that they cast Robert De Niro in this movie because he plays the talk show host. Because to your point, if Martin Scorsese would have done this movie in the 70s, I wonder if Robert De Niro would have been a good Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take what he looked like in Taxi Driver.
Yeah, and put that on him.
But put his persona in King Comedy, that's Joker.
It is.
See what I'm saying? So it's very interesting that that they cast him. The other thing is that because I watch a lot of movies on bootleg, I watch all movies on bootleg at this point. Yes. I don't go to theaters. I saw this on bootleg. So for people out there that don't know, and there's somebody in a fucking theater holding a camera filming this shit. The crowd that was seeing this movie was red hot.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as the movie started, everybody was hooting, hollering, whistling. When Arthur fully formed the Joker, it was like the biggest pop. It was like a WrestleMania pop.
Nice.
They were crazy for that. And that's one of the things that I do miss about seeing movies in the theater.
Is having that experience.
It's having that kind of experience. Not like assholes, because there's somebody with a fucking iPhone going off in the fucking theater and shit. Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of here. But this...
Well, I say that's the thing that happens more often than not.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely a great movie.
Nacho pop all over the car.
Yeah. This. I wish we would have saw this
all down the side of the shit.
I wish we would have this came out in the summertime.
Oh, that'd be such a good driving movie.
Yeah, it would mixed with something else. I don't know what it would have been.
Summertime.
With another movie for a double feature, like Crawl.
Summertime.
Which we tried to see.
I'm sorry. What? Go ahead, continue.
I'm not even.
We went into some Will Smith shit for no reason.
None at all.
Sorry.
Oops. Dicks.
So that's my review. That's my review of Joker. But now let's talk about the 300-pound gorilla in the room.
Yes.
And that's the controversy that surrounded this movie.
Oh boy. Okay, so
nobody cares. Oh, sorry.
No, it's not.
It's not nobody cares. DK.
It's not that
it was a thing.
It's not that nobody cares, but I'm so glad this movie was successful.
So
because if it wasn't, it would have given not justification for people to be upset, but it would have just been like, look at this trash ass movie. Incels are empowered. Blah blah blah.
To be a dick in the room. It had nothing to do with why the one movie theater. I will give it to the one movie theater for not showing it.
The one Aurora, I do get that.
Yeah, definitely.
I get that.
Definitely.
But even that, I don't relate the two. I really don't.
No, but it's okay. So one of the problems with the Joker movie,
and I don't disagree with that. I say, yeah, you don't want to empower baddies when you're talking about what happened there. But I also don't see why they couldn't have shown it and nothing would have happened. I assume nothing would have happened if the movie theater in Aurora had shown it. I don't see anything bad happening.
No, but your point, I get why they didn't show it in that one particular theater.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it had been.
I get why they didn't show it. But I don't think anything would have happened if they had shown
even if they did. But I think it's one of those err on the side of caution type deals.
I get it.
Which is fine. But
I have no problem with that.
The whole idea that, oh my god, this is going to empower incels and this, that, and the third. No, a real major theme of the movie is just his deteriorating mental health and how he really just needed good, solid help. And everybody was failing him, left and right.
Right.
So,
and if you want a solid glimpse into America and the mental health issues in America, then there's it. And it's not really. I don't say that it's glamorizing it. At any point, it's probably just bringing light to, hey, I can't walk down the street without. I can't walk down Monroe Ave without seeing 3 people that have mental health issues.
Yeah.
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 And are they being taken care of?
That has nothing to do with the Joker. That has nothing to do with this movie. That's just the state of America. There's a lot of untreated mental health issues. This movie does not either bolster or stop any of that. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't do anything to the mental health picture of America.
And one of the things that really kind of irritated me about the whole backlash about the movie before it came out was people were treating this movie like it's not a comic book movie. It's about a crazy clown.
Yeah.
It's about a guy that everybody has seen. He has laughing gas and Joker fish.
Yeah.
And a flower that squirts acid.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
it's a cartoon.
Yeah, if you're going to try to put what's in movie theaters to what's going on in America, then stop. Just take a breath and stop doing that. There's no glamorization in any, movies are movies. Life is life.
You gotta be able to separate.
There is a huge mental health issue in America.
Right.
Joker has nothing to do with that.
Right.
It is a Marvel movie about a comic.
No, it's not. It's about DC.
It's whatever. Fuck off.
Oh yes.
I'm
comic book guy.
I'm sorry.
My name's Collender.
No, it actually.
It's called DC if it's Marvel.
It's not a DC movie, is it?
Okay, I get it.
No, it's
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not on to my comics, but okay, sorry. It is a DC movie.
Oh boy.
It is a DC movie. It has nothing to do with the social climate of America.
We gotta be true to our fans, the geeks out there.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. You know what? I'm a.
Guess what? That's.
We could do the cleanup on the Geeks in Apartment 3. He said Marvel, and he meant DC. He's an asshole.
That's like me. Don't worry.
Hey, listen.
When I fuck the muffler and I call it a clutch, then you'll be like, you're fucking the wrong thing. You're the car geek. You'll correct me when I do wrong. It's all right.
I'm not downplaying this.
Or if
I'm trying to do is make a point.
I don't know a cooking analogy.
Can I make a point beyond the Marvel DC?
I'm sorry. That's called flambe. I was like, I just put a lot of alcohol.
No, it's called Hep C.
Grandiose.
Lord have mercy.
All DK was saying is that, as we need to separate movies from real life. And yes, there's a huge mental health issue in America that has nothing to do with the Joker. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Okay. I have so many thoughts about this movie.
Ex Machina.
And about the controversy.
Okay, go ahead.
I get the whole Aurora situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable. I understand why they did that. My thing is, though.
Yeah, what about all those people in Europe that boycotted this? And what about all those people who are posting, I walked to the movie theater and I walked out because, oh my God, You were in a movie theater in fucking New York where nothing happened. It is a movie. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All you fake fucking people, all you bleeding hearts, just stop for a second and realize it's a movie.
Well, DK, that's my point. Is that, do I think this movie is going to trigger some people? Probably not most people. But if you have mental problems and you walk into that movie, you already had problems in the first place.
If you have mental problems...
It wouldn't matter if it was Joker or something else.
Okay, I'm going to put this out there. If you have mental problems and you went to Vietnam and you saw Forrest Gump, that will trigger you.
Okay.
And nobody's saying, don't watch Forrest Gump. That's a terrible movie. It shouldn't have won Academy Awards and been the best movie because fucking Vietnam vets will be triggered by this. I know a Vietnam vet that was triggered by Forrest Gump.
But
any movie can trigger anything that's in your mind, but it's a movie. It was a great movie. 95% of people can watch it, and I feel bad for Vietnam vets who haven't been treated, and people who go psychotic if they see any war scene. That fucking sucks. Okay? I'm not saying that's not a thing, but it's in the same light.
Okay,
you can't say that Forrest Gump is a great movie and say that Joker should be boycotted.
Well, I'm not saying that. I don't think a lot of people are saying that. So to your point, DK, what I was going to say was, anything can trigger someone.
Yeah.
Anything. You know who Mark David Chapman is, see? David Chapman.
Go ahead.
That's the man that killed Lennon.
Oh, okay.
In 1980.
Yes.
In December. You know what they found out that day?
What?
A copy of Catcher on the Rye.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And that turned into this book.
This book is such a bad book because
it blacklisted.
And I don't
blacklisted
know. It. Yeah, that's my point.
For why?
Why? Because one person decided that, this book it speaks to me, so I'm going to go out and kill the motherfucker. Yeah, guess what? There are going to be people like that. My point is with all of this, that's my other point, see, is that when this movie, even before this movie came out, in just this year alone, how many mass shootings has happened? We're up to 30.
Yeah.
Most of which happened before a trailer came out for Joker.
True.
So we're going to say, like, okay, Joker triggered everybody because that's a couple years later, there's another movie shooting. What movie was playing during when that happened? Trainwreck. Yeah. Nobody ever brings that up.
To be honest, though, I mean...
What, Amy Schumer's face? Amy Schumer's face was so much like... Amy Schumer...
You're about to spew some stupid shit.
Let him. With her chubby sheriff face, that was enough. That was enough to be like, I gotta shoot up this fucking movie theater?
Yeah, there you go.
What?
Please tell me about how...
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I get mad.
Oh, John Cena is so funny in this that I gotta shoot up the fucking theater for this shit?
Every time I saw John Cena, I just remember the Marine. And I have a flashback.
Whatever. Then take off your fucking North Korea fucking...
It's Poland!
Is it Poland?
This is Poland. Polska.
Okay.
Kupazar.
All right.
Yeah, I'll Kupazar your stupid face.
Wow. Wowzers. My point is that for somebody like me,
I was joking.
Yeah. That if you could relate his Polish fucking Red Army bullshit that he's wearing right now to some movie, then yes, I can say that the next fucking thing...
I don't even know a movie with Poland in it.
I don't either, but I'm sure if I look through the annals of fucking movies, I can find some shit that could fucking trigger somebody because you're wearing a red Polski fucking jacket.
The annals movies.
That might be the AKA.
There you go. That might be the name of this episode.
I got a few names. The annals of movies
is a good one.
Okay. But back to y'all's point,
I liked it.
Here we are in Apartment 2 Studios.
Yes.
And to your point, I have a ton of books in here. Some of them are dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Anarchist Cookbook.
The Anarchist Cookbook is dangerous.
The Turner Diaries.
How many shits have you blown up lately?
None.
Oh my God! You were able to read it and not fucking blow some shit up.
Yeah, I got Mein Kampf. I got
oh my goodness!
The Spook Who Sat by the Door.
I've read that, and I have not blown up anything.
Yeah, I haven't blown up shit, but that's just me. I like to think that most people out here not even have common sense, but rationality. To say I can separate shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't, then you're gonna do shit, and it has nothing to do with a movie. With social media. It has nothing to do with movies,
or video games, or TV.
Yeah.
It's just,
you had the
already that way
to do
anyways.
It. Yes.
Maybe what you saw was a spark. That is like, okay,
but you already had the inclination to do it.
So if you walked in to a Joker flick anywhere in the world, saying I'm going to shoot up this movie theater, you're already going to do it anyways.
Yeah, and Joker is not the fucking gasoline that got thrown on the fire. It is just something is wrong with you. There's a lot wrong in this country, and the main point is, we need a lot more mental health. We don't have it.
Yeah, we just don't. There's a lot of people on our block.
Oh boy.
That should be treated. Yeah, there's some people that
I get scared when somebody is just spitting fucking rap lyrics loudly while they're walking down the street? Yeah, that raises my alarm. If
they don't have headphones on.
I fucking kill a cop. Fuck that. And I'll hear that. I'll hear that every other day walking down Monroe Ave. And you know what? I gotta compartmentalize that and walk past it.
Yeah, but most of those people are
our listeners.
Most people aren't our listeners.
They aren't.
But they might be. But at the same time, most of them aren't going to see Joker any fucking ways.
No,
they're not going to see that shit.
Yeah, they're just do we need more fucking mental health in this country? Sure.
And until that happens, you're going to keep seeing this shit happen.
Yeah, but don't boycott movies because movies are movies.
And that's the thing. I don't think that artists should ever be handcuffed.
Never.
To do what they need to do. Should Todd Phillips have been handcuffed for doing Joker? No. It's a great movie. And for somebody like Martin Scorsese to say, "Oh, well, comic book movies aren't cinema," how can you look at Joker and not say that it's not cinema?
True.
Because if this was you back in the 70s, it would have been the same movie you would have made any fucking ways. You made Taxi Driver and King of Comedy.
Hey, great. When I get Lernell to write the fucking Donald Trump movie,
we already
party foul.
Ooh, did we do that?
Yep.
Yeah, we did, but that's all right.
It's
people already know my real name.
Oh,
but this is my podcast name.
Yeah.
So it's all right. But yeah, I'm not. I do maybe at some point. But then again, to your point and your point, I should have fucked those two chicks.
Yeah.
So, but my point is, for him to sit here and say, well, superhero movies aren't cinema, they're more like amusement parks. I'm like,
you out your fucking mind.
But I can go to something like Logan.
Oh, damn right, yeah.
Or Joker and say, but this is what y'all would have done in the 70s any fucking ways.
Yeah.
Especially Joker with Martin Scorsese, because that's you. That's like a mirror put in front of you, like, listen, this is what you did. And this is why we have this now. It's a great movie. I think I would not be surprised if Joaquin Phoenix gets an Oscar nod.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I encourage any producer to write movies. Go ahead, write books, write movies. This is America.
Take more risks.
Yeah,
take a risk.
I want to see new things.
Yeah, or not even new things, but I want to see somebody take a fresh spin on something we've already seen. I want to see an R-rated Batman movie. That'd be great.
We can't censor ourselves because of rampant violence. Rampant violence has nothing to do with movies. Rampant violence has nothing to do with books. Rampant violence has nothing to do with anything other than a climate of not taking care of mental health issues. We cannot censor ourselves. Yeah. We cannot sit here and be like, I can't write that movie because, crazy people are out there. Crazy people are going to be out there, and more crazy people are going to pop up. Right. Take care of the problem. Don't worry about movies. Don't worry about books. Don't worry about spoken word. Don't worry about poems. Don't worry about speaking out against atrocities that you see.
What is a dream deferred?
That is sucking ass. That's my dream deferred. I'm trying to make a point here.
You are. Go ahead. Continue.
Everyone in this country, that's the whole great thing about America. We should be able to write, we should be able to make cinema, and we should be able to say whatever we want.
Sure.
And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And that's not anything to do with social media. That's not anything to do with movies. That's not anything to do with spoken word, written book. Nothing. It is America. We have the right to say things, and I don't expect anything that I say to trigger anyone.
I might. But my point is, why did people just focus on this movie and not say something that came out a couple weeks ago, like Rambo?
Oh yeah.
Which is way more violent than Joker. Not to say Joker's not violent, because it is. Mm-hmm. There are some violent scenes in it. But they're far and few between. Whereas Rambo, this motherfucker kills a whole Mexican cartel at the end.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Indeed.
Where was all the fucking SWJs for that? For that. Why? See, because you walk into a Rambo movie knowing that's what it is, and you walk into that Joker movie not knowing what that was going to be. Because let's be honest, when that first trailer came out, we all sat here and said, "What's this movie about?" None of us. We didn't know what this movie was about. Like, what?
There are trailers. If you watch the 3-minute clip and you are like, "Oh my goodness," and nobody was confused as to what Joker would be. It was, in fact, like, before you could even see the movie, 10 critics were like, "Yes, this is a slight glamorization of the bad guy, but it's just to kind of shine a light on whatever."
Well, that's why I made a promise that I was not going to talk about Joker until I saw the movie.
There you go.
Because I sat there and saw all this controversy swirling around this movie. Mm-hmm. It's going to trigger people. It's going to incite riots. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, let me sit down and watch this movie first, and then I'm going to sit here and talk about it, which I just did. And that's what you're supposed to do as a rational human being out here. It's like, okay, I understand. Maybe I understand what's going on, what you're trying to say, but let me see it for myself, and then I can form my own opinion about it. And that's what I did. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I saw it. It will definitely make
my top 10.
My top 10 for the year, because not only
everyone worries about and to put it to a percentage, we're talking literally about 0.01% of people. 0.01% of people, this might be a trigger. 99.9% of people can watch this movie and not be triggered by it. So all I'm saying is go watch it. If you're one of the 99.9% of people that can watch this movie and not be triggered by it, then do it. If you're part of the 0.01% of people that will get triggered, you were going to get triggered by something else. It wasn't going to be this movie. It would have been anything.
Yeah.
It would have
been the Kingsman.
Yeah, it could have been the Kingsman.
It could have been in Chapter 2.
Rambo. It could have been anything.
Which is also
that's going to trigger you.
Yeah, so right.
Don't downplay the point that crazy people will do crazy shit. It's a very small percentage of people.
Yes.
It's sad that these small percentage of people can't get help. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's America. Deal with it.
But
don't catch them slipping, though.
Yeah. But to my point, it's not just the best movie of the year. One of the best movies of the year.
Yes.
It's the best comic book movie of the year.
Yes.
And it beats everything every other comic book movie that came out, including Endgame.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah.
But Endgame, I didn't like Endgame as much as Infinity War in the first place.
That's true.
There you go.
It beats the other DC movie that came out this year, Shazam, which I did like.
Yeah, and that
will make the list.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's a great movie. Yes. The pacing's great. Some people will say it's a slow burn. I like the pace of this movie. I like the story that they told. I like Joaquin Phoenix in it, and I liked his progression from being this kind of nimble person that has problems to being who he was supposed to be at the end.
Yes.
It's a great story. It's a great story.
The logical progression of the movie.
It's a very logical progression. It's great. It's a great story.
All right.
So.
And people can make their judgments. 50% of the people that hear this will think that Endgame's a better movie, but
and you know what?
That is your
I would not debate him on that because Endgame was flawed. I'll always say Endgame was flawed, but there are some important things that happen in Endgame that I was just like, yeah, you need to see that.
Yeah,
you have to see that in order to know what's going on after this.
Yeah, my point is independent thought. Endgame might be better in your mind, Joker might be better in your mind, but go watch the movie.
Yeah.
If you're going to be triggered by something, Joker's not going to be it.
Sure.
There you go. That's my statement.
All right. You can see that y'all have nothing else. So let's finish out the show. Because we're not going to do another fucking 2.5 hour show. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That was bullshit last week.
I'm drunk as fuck sitting next to an armored truck in a 2-car
and not that it was
hopping out with 2 broken legs. Trying to walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. I'm going to kill you and them loud ass motherfucking barking dogs.
Okay, so we're wrapping it up.
We're gonna wrap this up because I am not that drunk, but before we get there. So
with a can full of gas and a handful of matches,
and still no one found out. We're here and out.
From here on out, it's a Chronic 2.
Starting today, tomorrow's new.
Yes.
And still have nerve to choke you over the Charles too.
Slim Shady.
I said twin babies. And Mercedes Benz was 2 rolls up with windows of the mid-80s. Call men ladies. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's a way
don't let that would trigger anyone.
There's a way you can't save me. That's okay. Go with him, Haley.
I'm triggered. I'm leaving.
He's out.
Okay. Anyways. Let's close this out with some goddamn box office numbers. These were the top 10 top grossing movies of the past weekend, according to Joe Blow.
Yes.
Number 1 was the same movie as it was last week. The movie we just had a discussion about, Joker.
Yes.
It made $55 million.
With all the boycotts?
Amidst all the boycotts.
Oh, my goodness.
It made $55 million. It's up to, of this writing, $192.7 million.
Holler!
So it probably made more than that. It's probably over. It's probably way over $200 million at this point.
So good job, people. Way to make good choices.
And way to be
one of the more successful DC movies. So DC
fuck you, Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Or Justice League.
Fuck you, Justice League.
For being honest.
Will Smith.
Number 2 was
Gemini Man.
No. Number 2 was the animated version of the Addams Family.
Really? Oh, I forgot that came
out. Right. It made $30.2 million. The debut to that.
Good job.
Number 3
Slouchy Girl's in it.
Huh?
Slouchy Girl.
Wait, is she in it?
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Who's she? Really? I assume she's Wednesday.
I assume that too.
I assume she's Wednesday.
Wednesday, I don't know. Thursday, and Friday. get on the spectrum.
Oh,
go.
Anyways, wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, we got so yeah, we definitely got
wow.
Number 3 was a movie that I was supposed to have a review of it. Sorry that I did not have a review of it from last week. Gemini Man.
Gemini Man.
Off your game.
Will Smith versus Will Smith.
Hey, listen. I was sitting here distracted, not getting laid in fucking Seneca Niagra and trying to see Joker.
Okay, did you?
No, I didn't.
You could have seen movie, man.
Actually, I didn't.
Been on that
actually, I didn't. God damn it.
Oh,
you could have had both those chicks. You could have been a real Gemini Man.
Just told myself. The younger, more skinnier myself without the tattoos and a dad body.
He would have walked out of it like
a bitch.
arm in one. You could have been me.
Oh yeah.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. A Vaseline, man.
There would have been the modern day me with jeans and a goddamn Marvel shirt on, and the old me with results on.
Yes.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, anyways, Gemini Man, aka
sure could have hit some home runs, Mike Judge, but you decided that you would just fucking whip at him.
AKA the fucking Seneca Niagra heist.
Yeah.
Was also might be
Mike Judge steps up to the plate. Oh my God! That meatball!
Wow! I can't believe he.
Oh my God! He whiffed
that meatball. He whiffed it.
That is strike one.
Wow!
Watch me do it.
Wobby, do that dance.
Crank that artichoke.
Forgive us, programs. That debuted at $20.5 million.
Yes.
Number 4 was Abominable. It made
that's the
cartoon.
The cartoon.
Yeah, so that dude was supposed to go to Niagara Falls and didn't. It was abominable that he didn't.
Well, guess what? That movie made $6.1 million. It made $47.9 million. Number 5 was Downton Abbey. It made another $4.9 million. $82.6 million.
Downton Abbey, that would have been your.
All right. You can make all the jokes you like at this point. Number 6 was Hustlers.
Not you. Edit.
Oh, you ain't getting none of those hustle boxes.
Edit. Stop. Delete. Delete.
Oh, I got tears in my fucking eyes right now, man. Just laughing so fucking hard. It made $3.8 million. $98 million altogether.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Number 7 was Judy.
Booty. You did not
Judy.
get.
Judy was done.
Booty.
None of
you did not have any of.
It could have been one of them. Could have been Judy. I didn't know because I was fucking inebriated. But that made $3.2 million, $14.9 million altogether. It Chapter 2 was number 8. $3.2 million, $207.1 million.
Oh, respectable.
Number 9 was the movie Jexy about the
app. Yeah.
It made $3.1 million. It debuted at that. And number 10 was Ad Astra, which is garbage. That Brad Pitt movie.
Ad ass. That's what you could have done.
Damn it. But that movie made $1.9 million, $47 million altogether. God damn you! God damn y'all. Coming up this weekend is a sequel to Maleficent. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
The sequel.
Also, Zombieland Double Tap.
The sequel.
Yeah, what you didn't do was double tap.
Oh, man. I can't believe I just lobbed that fucking alley.
You sure as fuck did.
I just did. Fuck you, DK, goddammit. But yes, I have that, but I didn't see it. Just like to your point, I had that, but I didn't see it.
I told you that. You could have did it.
Damn it.
You could have did it.
I'm not going to do another episode with y'all two for quite some fucking time. This is bullshit.
is why I only make one-time appearances.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Another 3 months before you
there's
get
a horror movie called Trick. What do you got to say about that? What do you got to say about that, assholes?
Nothing.
Oh, really? 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 You have nothing to say?
We don't pick the low-hanging fruit.
Ain't that a bitch? Oh, okay. But I lob you a fucking softball, and you're like, man, you ain't going to the Seneca Niagra, but I give you Trick, and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna leave that over here.
Thing about it is, you could have had your strange fruit picked.
Okay. Okay. Listen.
Yeah.
What are y'all looking forward to in the next 7 days?
The Niagara Falls 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Fuck you. God damn it. She never told y'all a story. I swear to God, when y'all leave and I have to sit back and listen to this episode, it's gonna be up there with like Mania, where I was like, I can't listen to this episode. I gotta do time. I'm just gonna listen to it, just do timestamps, and then after that, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with this episode. Done with y'all.
Or like after that night, abominable pee.
I don't know, man. That's just a...
What? What, see? What? What?
You miss all the shots you don't take.
You said that in the beginning, asshole. I get it. Okay? I didn't shoot the J. I didn't swing the bat. I didn't throw the ball. Okay? Okay? I had a chance to beat Bray Wyatt in Hell in a Cell, and guess what? I didn't do it.
It's all right, Mike Fudge.
Mike Fudge. Oh, wow. There's no King of the Hill today for that shit. That was not King of the Hill on Saturday. King of the Fat Girl Hill. Ain't that a bitch?
Man, the things that could... This could have been a totally different story. It could have been a story of triumph.
Yeah. But it's a story of tragedy.
Elation. It could have been Brother C. Well, you won't believe what happened. You know, Letters to Penthouse. You wouldn't believe what happened to me this weekend.
Programs, I'm going to leave you on one last note.
Yes.
We're going to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, we are.
The last, I'll say 3 years.
Yes.
Took it out of me.
It
took the piss out of me.
I know.
And that's why it didn't happen.
No.
There's context that I'm not going to get into.
Oh, no, never will.
But, no, because this is not the right platform.
No, that's what I said. We never will.
We're just here to have fun, and I did. I had fun today, even at my expense.
Even though you were the butt
I get it, but deep down,
joke.
There's reasons why.
Yeah, nothing but love.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sitting. If it was anybody else, they would have been left. Like, fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. But because it's y'all two, I'm like, all right, I'll take your fucking arrows on this one.
And we all know you're Judge. You're going to hit a home run.
Exactly.
I'm going to hit a home run at some point.
You got to hit a homer.
You know what? I was on that day. I was on a DL. I was on a DL.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah, man, I'm not ready to come back off the DL.
And there's gonna be the episode Wobby, do that.
Oh, I was just like, wow.
Craig
that hit the subway car. That home run hit the subway car.
And then I'll be gifting you a package.
He went back to the wall. They go back. It's a 3-1 shot.
Listen, all y'all out there listening, if you're a big girl, even though I don't talk to you, just know that if you're cute, I would do you from afar. But that's all the time we have for this week. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Yep.
I've been Alan. He's been Brother C. He's been DK. We've been Geeks from Apartment 2. Not 3, but 2. We'll see you next time. And as always, we'll keep the door open for you. And big girls, I'll try harder next time.
Right, my man.
Do it.
Later.